Action.
What is up? We are back.
Oh,
The
shit.
BooprinT. It's been a minute. Took a hiatus. Had to take care of some shit.
Yeah.
But we're back for episode 10. And I just wanted to bring back my first episode guest. How's shoes? What's been up, man? How you doing?
Good, brother. Good to be back.
All right, cool. So just wanted to jump right back into shit, man. So what's been going on with you since we last spoke? I know you had a little album release party like a month or two back.
I live a very simple life. And I live a very consistent life.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much doing the exact same shit that I was doing the last time we talked. No, I just finally released a record that's been quite some years in the making. The record's called Big Shoes. I did all the beats. My homie Big Tone did all the raps. Started that record when I started my last record, which was in like 2011, maybe 2010.
How long did that take for you to put that whole album together?
I mean, the album's been done for like 5 years.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But gotta get it right. Gotta get, other shit gets in the way, life gets in the way. And it's my last album, so I'm overthinking shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's in the world. I hate putting out records. No, I can't stand it.
So real quick, what's and you might want to go into more detail about this whole distribution model, because I know you're really against the streaming model.
Yeah, I mean,
So what is it that
I
you're
put out
doing?
records.
Yeah.
I put out records.
So what are you doing specifically with this one? So you're making.
Well, I just don't like. I love putting out records, but personally, I release music without expectation. I like what I do. I have a good fucking ear, golden ears. I got a good fucking ear for music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing this shit for any type of reaction from anybody. That's cool. You like my shit, that's cool. You don't, but I don't give a fuck either way. With all this PR and, this rollout, you get expectations. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're checking your SoundCloud numbers, and you're looking at, people liked or reposted, like, fuck that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, but it's probably my last record.
You're just putting stuff out there for just because that's what you want to do. That's it.
Yeah, it's like I'm selfish. You know what I mean? I don't put out music that I think people might love. I put out music that made me feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
And I want other people to feel that kind of way. You know what I mean? Because I do what I love. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed with that. But it leads to decisions that a lot of people in situations that you would think people had like mine, would not make. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not chasing anything. I'm loving my life and loving music, trying to share it.
And you got the artists, but you're putting your artists on too. I mean, you're putting some stuff out. Is there anything coming up soon that?
Oh yeah, I mean, we just dropped the Big Shoes. Last month? It's been a bunch of shit dropping. The homie Wildflower, this cat from Connecticut, lives in Boston now. He's about to move to New York. Crazy producer, crazy range. Record's called Fever Dream. Ranges from like ambient to like heavy beat shit. It's like a journey, you know what I mean? Like a 30-minute trip. Fly Anakin, homie from, from Virginia, Mutant Academy. Really dope dude. I'm putting out his first record that he released digitally, 2016. A bunch of dope young kids on the beats. Instrumentals for my record with Tone are coming out. Cat Kayla Maestro, young like 20-year-old kid, stupid on the beats from London. Stro Elliott's new project.
Yeah, you got a whole fucking lineup. You're good to go.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just.
And I know you have a specific way for your music, how you're putting it out there, but is there anything that these new artists, these artists that you're working with, are they coming out with different strategies to get the music out there, either through their social media? Like, what are they doing different? Or are they
it's all direct now. Didn't used to have the access. So
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing that's really dope about the internet is access.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of garbage
It leads
out there.
to
You
too
know what I'm
much
saying?
access. But,
Yeah.
fuck it. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
The gates are better open than closed. Plus, like, whatever works for them works. You get all these old heads, they call them the get off my lawn syndrome. Like, rah, rah, rah. Like, why are you concerned with what kids are doing or they're wearing? Like, I'm 44 years old, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of place am I in to judge somebody 30 years or 25 years younger than me? Who cares? I don't give a fuck. If you're dope, you're dope. It is something to be said, though, about how kind of low the frequency is of the music.
Oh yeah, no, without a
It's
doubt.
never been that simplified, and there's things to be said about that. Just on
That's a whole nother conversation,
you know
right?
what I mean?
We could go into that shit all day and talk
Yeah.
about what's rap now. You know, what
it
I'm
ain't
saying?
wrong. There ain't shit wrong with thinking once in a while.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or making a song with more than 16 words in a verse.
it's like saying 2 words the whole song. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's coming down to. I'm like, fuck, man. You know?
Just be fresh, man. Just be dope and be different. Don't be a fucking copycat.
And for me, like I'm a big music guy. I fucking love music.
Yeah.
I grew up on hip hop.
Absolutely.
But the last like 3 months, I haven't listened to shit. I've cut myself off from music for the last 3 months.
Yeah, I mean,
And you know what I've been doing?
2019 is fucking silly with music, bro.
I don't know, man. I just haven't.
If you're tapped into this shit,
Yeah.
like for me, like
course.
beat shit, like grimy rap shit, it's a fucking great year, man. I got my radio show every week. I try to do it every week.
Yeah.
I don't tell. It's not guaranteed you're gonna get it every week because that means if I don't feel like doing it, I gotta do it anyway. If I don't feel like doing it, I'm not.
Well, you gotta keep it
doing
consistent so I can hear some new shit.
Yeah, but if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna force myself
for sure,
because then
for sure.
it becomes
Yeah, I
something
get it.
that it's not. I completely that's my happy place.
Yeah.
That's like going to booze after I just had Thanksgiving dinner. Like I love booze, but I'm fucking full right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
as good as that shit is,
Yeah.
y'all should do like a leftover. Might be kind of crazy. Like a
No.
leftovers kind of thing.
Can't do that. I got to still work
Day
on
after
your
Thanksgiving,
macaroni and
just
cheese
one
steak,
day,
bro.
it's got like turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and in a fucking with some cheese whiz on top. Fuck it.
We still have to get to that situation with the macaroni and cheese. I've been trying to do.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because now I'm trying to go like dairy free now because I can't fucking breathe and I'm dying.
I would probably come up with some almond milk. Fucking
No.
based
It's got to be
macaroni
real.
cheese.
It'll be a cheat day. Fuck that. It'll be a fucking cheat
Hey man,
day.
things change, bro. Things change.
Yeah, mortality comes closer every day. You know what I mean? That's
We're
fucked up.
gonna end up living to like 90, freaking 100 years old and shit. That's what's gonna happen.
If I get a lung transplant in this motherfucker.
It's probably gonna come sooner than later, man.
Oh man, I don't want to get a lung transplant. I'll start smoking cigarettes again.
Exactly. You're like, I got another 30 years on life.
Fresh start. You know
Fuck
what I mean?
it. Got it from some person that never smoked a cigarette in a day in her life.
Oh man, there's no easier way to quit doing something than when you're fucking reminded that it's gonna kill you like much more sooner than you thought.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So the kids are
Kids are the best.
She's doing makeup now.
She needs to slow the fuck down with that. Jesus Christ.
I saw you post that up and I was just like, damn, bro. Like
Since
she's
she started
growing
doing
up so- how
makeup,
old
she
is
started like throwing hips too and shit. She's 6.
6 years of makeup. 6.
Fuck. It's devastating.
How you gonna stop that?
I don't know.
can't stop.
Electrotherapy or some
Can't
shit. I
stop
don't
that.
know.
Kids are growing up way too fast these days.
I let her play with makeup, but she's not gonna get a phone until she's 23. That's the trade off. It's terrifying. Having children is fucking incredible and fucking terrifying
Yeah, man.
and devastating and beautiful. You know what I mean?
Everything you can ask for, man. Now you gotta deal with all that stuff too.
You gotta train your replacements, man. We're only gonna be here for so
Man.
long.
So what's coming next for you in the next couple months? You got anything cracking off? Anything popping?
A couple of, get on the road a little bit. Working on this little.
Where you heading out to? Tour wise.
No tours, just a couple of spot days. Got some Denver and going to Austin in a few weeks. Back to the D next month for there's a big shoes party back there with Big Tone. Working on some Asia, Australia, New Zealand once again, end of the year biz. What's up with the
That's
cheesesteaks?
good, man. That's good. No, you know about the Dodgers.
Yeah.
We're gonna be guest chef at Dodger Stadium from August 20th to 25th. So that was kind of crazy. Just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it was cool because we did a whole photo shoot with the owners from Parks Barbecue and Danny Trejo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you've ever met. I don't know if you ever met Danny Trejo. Cool guy. He was a lot shorter than I thought. You know what I'm saying? But
Most people are.
isn't that the truth? It was cool, and then just hanging out, and then took some photos, and that they're gonna promote us during that week. We're gonna have our cheesesteaks available at the concession area for like 5-6 games, 3 games for Toronto, and then 3 Yankee games, which should be pretty big. So that's really cool. So just taking that.
So when they do shit like that, is that like a test drive? Or is that just they just want to bring in just for this one period of time? They're not really looking to bring in permanent opportunities.
I think for the Dodgers, they want to collaborate locally, and that
yeah.
makes sense because the Dodgers, LA, you want to show off all the local, restaurants, the local community, whatnot. So I think for them, it's definitely a chance for them to outreach to the local community for small businesses. But then if it does hit, possibly it might turn into something real. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's always like when I have an opportunity like that, just come 100 with it, and then if it turns out awesome, it turns out like for them. For me, they just gave me a phone call and like, hey, would you be interested in doing this? And this is like a week before we took the photos. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
So, that's always...
How many other spots? How many other restaurants are involved?
4 other restaurants. Us, Parks Barbecue, Treos Tacos, Border Grill, and then there's another concept that they're also doing. I guess the owners of Border Grill, they're doing it as well. All the other restaurants go first, and then we're the last one in August. I mean, we've done the World Series.
Oh, so it's one spot and they're gonna revolve it. They're gonna like rotate.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
So we have exclusive on that week, but we've already done like a couple games. We were there for a bunch of series like earlier this year for the Phillies series, and then we first got introduced to this spot through the forum because they had like this huge concert there with like Journey and Fleetwood Mac and the Eagles. Right. So that's how we got introduced and just build up relationships with people, and it turned out pretty good. So that's cracking off. We're still at the forum. We still have a lot of shit going on right now, and so that's why I had to take the hiatus, like take a break from the BooprinT, kind of reorganize my thoughts, reorganize some stuff, and then get it down because I really want to do more of these collaborative things like this, the BooprinT,
right?
With all these people that we know, coming up with some fun stuff to do in the next 6 months to a year. So got a lot of shit cracking off for sure.
Oh yeah. So next you got to get Staples. And you got to figure out. I mean, they're building a football stadium right now. That seems like that would be.
Trust me, bro. Being a football stadium, great. You know what I'm saying? When we first started off, cheesesteaks. Yeah, I didn't
people
realize
don't understand.
People
they don't fucking love it.
They fucking love it though.
But no, it's not that. It's not just the people love cheesesteaks, bro. It's not that at all.
What is it then?
It's your fucking cheesesteaks.
Thanks.
No, 100, because cheesesteaks are cool. I've been making cheesesteaks at the crib with Steak'em since I was like 7 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're cool. If I go out, I would rather like hit like a little cheesesteak joint than like a fucking Wendy's or this shit. That shit, man, like when I got Philly motherfuckers in town and like I make it a point to bring them through and they're like, God damn, that shit is fucking top shelf. It's not just the fact it's a cheesesteak. Because that other spot closed the fuck up. What was that called? Melt or some bullshit? That other cheesesteak joint?
Wiz?
Yeah, they're not open anymore, bro.
Yeah.
So people ain't that crazy about them for that spot to close the fuck up.
That's true. But, well, thank you. No, I mean, I appreciate that. We're trying our best. We're trying to enjoy everything.
You're not trying, you're doing. Take that word out of your vocabulary. That's what I always tell people. Do not say try. Try is a safety net for you to fuck up.
No. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, for sure.
Every fucking day, man.
So
I don't even see you at the spot anymore, bro. I never even see you. You know what I mean? You're fucking working. You're not trying. Shit.
I'm doing office work now. A lot of admin shit.
Yeah.
But it's necessary admin
Boss
stuff.
Shit.
I didn't realize that's the reason why they have a fucking the fucking degree for this shit. Like for business administration, so organize your fucking admin.
That's why I'm gonna go to jail in a couple years because I ain't get that.
Last thing, man, like just drop your social media if you want to put your social media stuff out there.
Yeah, house shoes. House shoes. No OOZs, none of that bullshit. HOUSESHOES. Twitter, Instagram. I unfollowed everyone on Twitter. My life is better for it. The Instagram purge is gonna come soon. We're taking too much of our time looking at these fucking things, man.
Street Corner Music.
Street Corner Music. StreetCornerSCM.com. Street Corner SCM. Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, Street Corner Music. I love my babies, and I hope you love yours. And fuck, man, Boo's got motherfucking cheesesteaks.
Yes, we do. And hoagies.
If you live in Los Angeles and you haven't had one, you're doing yourself a complete injustice. And if you don't live here, get your ass on a motherfucking plane before this earthquake takes us the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. We were just talking before we started shooting about this motherfucking earthquake everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
So it's
cool. It's
insanity.
I was excited. I was like, finally, this is an earthquake. Because at first it was like, oh, word. Okay, let's go.
That was your first earthquake.
Yeah,
like that.
I felt, you get some of them that are like a push.
Yeah.
Like the second one was just a push when I felt it. The one on Friday, like early in the 4 o'clock in the morning, it just feels like a A lot of times, a fucking earthquake just feels like a 16-wheeler driving by your house.
Last
Yeah,
night
that
was
one
like
last
40
night was a little bit.
40
It was a
seconds
little
long.
bit. It was that long?
That's what they were saying. It was 40 seconds. I feel like more
Because
like
people be
15,
like, it was
20
5 minutes. I'm like, motherfucker, that first one was probably like 18 seconds. It's
Yeah.
just when it happens, you're like, oh shit. Yeah, that one last night, the kids got fucking scared.
They got scared?
Up. Yeah, then they fucking went to be with their mama. It was like, we're scared. We want to go back home. I'm like, yo, she lives 35 miles closer to the fucking earthquake.
And what they say?
Mom! We'll see what happens. People always used to be like, yo, you going to all the earthquakes. You moving to LA, man. You fucking crazy. I'm like, man, you're a fucking pussy, man. Like, it's LA, earthquake. So what?
It happens every 20
You know
years.
what I mean? Like, you're not going to come here because you're scared of a fucking earthquake, but you're going to live where there's fucking hurricanes or tornadoes or, you know what I mean?
Thunderstorms.
Motherfucker, you can walk out of your house and get hit by a plane could crash into your fucking house while you're sleeping tonight. You can't live in fear, man.
Yeah, you gotta live your
Get
life.
your shit
bro.
together, man.
Live your life.
Yeah. Yeah, the date today is Saturday, July 6th. Yo, that's fucking crazy. 13-year anniversary of the day I moved to Los Angeles.
Ah, shit. Hey, on July 11th, Thursday is my birthday, but that would be my 18th year I moved to LA.
Word up. Oh, you moved here on your birthday?
On July 11th, yeah, 2002.
Yo,
So
that's
17 years. You gotta celebrate, bro. You gotta celebrate. But
What
yeah,
you got
man.
for the rest of the day? Let's get like slurred speech and all that.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I'll hit you up though.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm going.
And keep checking out the BooprinT. We're gonna be dropping some more shit. You're gonna see more of house shoes and stuff on here.
Street
Corner
corner
music. And yeah, check us out. Coming soon.
Holla. BooprinT.